Hello everyone, I am Bhavika and today we have Janki here and we will discuss about how important is to study in India versus studying in abroad. Okay, so I will support studying India and what you will support Janki?
Studying in abroad.
Okay, so I will start. Studying in India is abroad because if you study here, then employment will be generated here. You will get to idea how we are rooted with our ancient past and how we can utilize our knowledge for future generation of here only.
Firstly, you said about employment. India is the country who has the most unemployment in it. So it would be the best opportunity if we'll go abroad because there are more and more opportunities for you to get the employment. Here we don't get, like, that's why the brain a drain of brain happens in India. The people who are capable, the people who have a lot of good knowledge, but they don't get the chance, the opportunity over here. That's why they go to abroad, because they'll get a very nice job with nice facilities which they will not get over here.
Okay, but if we go outside India, then the fees we have to pay in dollars, and the our depreciation of rupees will be there. If we pay more in dollars, then depreciation of rupee will be there, and employment is not because of the population. It is because of unutilization of youth, and we are not willing to work on particular sector, like we have jumped from primary sector to service sector. So if we work on our secondary sector, which is industrial sector, we will utilize our youth in a potential manner. We will enhance our education system, then it will be enough. It will be useful to utilize this youth and to reduce unemployment.
Like you said about dollars, firstly, if I'll get good scholarship, then I don't have to pay that much money. And second thing is that if I talk about the difference between both the education system, then the western education system or the education system of abroad will stand out. Because see, Indian education system is all about mugging up such things. Like there was a case study. They took two students. One was from Indian education system and second was from America, like from abroad. The person had studied, and they had to find a solution on a formula. And they both of them were qualified from the, like, they had same qualification from different countries. One was from India, one was from America, but the one who was from America got the solution first and right, and he could implement it very easily, and the one who was from India took time to do that. So the one who had studied from abroad stood out.
Okay, but the problem is not with the person. It is because of our education system, but which can be improved. If we will focus on those areas, then uh, it will definitely work. If we are going out for work or job or for studying, then it will help to for Atmanirbhar America. We should help Atmanirbhar Bharat. Okay, self sufficient Bharat. We should
Like if I talk about Atmanirbhar Bharat and all, like, honestly speaking, all these things looks good in, like, motivational videos and all. Who cares about Atmanirbhar Bharat? People will only care about themselves. Like, oh, I'm getting more money, more nice education over there in abroad, so I'll go for it. People won't think that, oh, I think I should care about my country, my India, my pride. Like, yes, you're right, there are some people who will think, but in very rare case, like 1 or 2% people will think. But practically, obviously, you should choose studying in abroad or getting a job in abroad, because obviously you're getting more in benefits.
and that is because I have just came across a sentence spoken by an American who, so we once he spoke that all Indians are working for themselves only, but they should work for a nation. Only all are working for money, but this should be transferred to work for country. We should work for our country. We should not work for only ourselves. If we work for only ourselves, then we need to pay for this in a future. If we are not paying for right now, it if we are not paying it for right now, then we have to pay in a future, or our next generation have to face the situation of so many things. So if we will support anyone else country, then it will be difficult for us to sustain here. And if everyone is going outside the country, then it will be difficult for every Indian to sustain here. And we cannot influence the world with our power, and day by day our power is increasing as India is the emerging country, and we became the fifth largest economy, and it will be third largest economy in a near future. So if we have to support, if we want to support this if we want to expand our economy, then studying in India would be better, because you will give your, because the college years and college time is the best part of anyone's life. You can give lot of things to nation. Then if you will study, then and then only you can give. If you are studying out of the India, then you are giving your potential, your 100% potential to other country, and it will be not beneficial for you also and for India also.
Like, see, if I talk about Silicon Valley, most of the CEOs in Silicon Valley are Indians. So at the other point, it would be good. Like, people would think that, oh, Indians have nice quality of leadership. They are ruling worldwide. Like, if we see, when we see Sundar Pichai, CEO of
Yes.
Google,
Yes.
when we see other people who are CEO of like other very famous companies, then we'll feel proud. Like, see, oh, he's Indian. So when other countries people will see, they'll also think that yes, Indian people are something, but only if you will go to very big companies which are in abroad. Like, yes, if you'll stay here, you will also get fame, but not that much fame which you will get by going in abroad and doing a job in that company. And if I talk about the education system and improving it, then I think India has done not that much attempts or things to improve it. Like, see, if I talk about my own commerce stream, like, we have a subject named SPCC, in which we have to have a topic on writing letters.
Yes.
Like, the writing letters, the thing has been gone in India. Now no one writes letter, everything has been digital only. Or you can go to the main corporation office and tell the such things, no one is writing the letter. So what's the point of us learning how to write the letters if we are not going to do that thing in future? Because it's not going to help us anyway in our future. Because this generation will, do you really think that this generation will write letters? Like, yes, I have learned, okay, but do you think I'll write letter if I'll have any kind of problem to? No, I'll won't, because it has become so digital. So right now I'm learning this, it would be a waste of time for me because it's not going to help me. And other thing is that, like, over here India, typically in India, there is a marking system. Like, oh, the student who has got marks 90 up, like 90 or 95 up, oh, that student is so, will be so successful in her or his life. But the student who has got marks below 50 or 30 or like less marks, he or she won't be successful. Like, people are thinking such things in that, and just because of that, students are committing suicide.
Okay. You have mentioned 2 points. The first one is you have taken example of Sundar Pichai. He has studied in India only. He is an IITian. He has studied in India. So studying in India is always good, and he is doing so well in abroad. So it will also improve our soft power. Okay. And the second thing you have mentioned about letters, today also IAS officer, IPS officer, and all the administrative department uses writing letters to their seniors, their juniors. They address them by writing letters only. Okay, so letters writing is not outdated. It is the only professional way to present your views. So it is important. Whatever you studying in your school, it will be important. It will beneficial to you in one or another way. So it is not waste of time, waste of energy, and our education system provides employment to so many people. Direct and indirect employment is there. So we cannot say that it is not important. Yeah, there are some improvement, but for that we need to do work. We need to come ahead for this.
See, you said about administrative service, like they all do letters and all such things. Every single student is not going to go in administrative service. There are a lot of different services, so they are also going in other service. So what kind of writing? Okay, let's see, they are only giving you only one syllabus, like for every single student or for every single sector there is only one subject, but like they are not giving you the chance of choosing subjects you like. Say, see, what if I have interest in accounts also in states, but with those I have interest in chemistry and physics also, but I cannot go for both.
Yes.
I can only go for commerce only or science. But in abroad, you get the chance. You can choose accounts with chemistry and physics and all such subjects. So
But
it's
in new
possible.
education policy, there are the provision that you can select the subject from various institute, and it will be done in our next course. So it will not be difficulty for student. If I have an interest in one of the subject from science and one of the subject from commerce, then I can choose here also.
Like it would take time. Like it would take years because when I was in seventh or eighth, these things were going on. Like yeah, this is going to happen in very next few years, but it didn't happen. So the thing is that India is very growing country also, but I don't think education wise it has done a lot of things for us. And if I talk about Indian teachers, then we all know how they are, like comparing with uh, like yes, in ancient time there were the best teachers in India, we can say, but if I talk about nowadays, then yeah, there are some of them are so good, but some of them are just negligible. Like we can't even talk about them. They just,
Lethargic.
yeah, they just want money only. They don't care about you, like how you are getting the knowledge. Or yeah, other thing is that they're sometimes they're beating you also. In abroad, your teachers are just like your friends. They behave you as your friends. And other thing is that about homework, like over here we, what kind of homework we get is that you have to write the thing two times, which I have told you, but like it's not creative. What I'm gaining from it? And students don't, what students will do, they'll go home, they'll start on their TV and they'll start writing. They'll say, oh, teacher have told me I just have to write. I don't want to learn anything from it. And obviously you're not going to learn from it. But if I talk about abroad, the homework is different. Like if I have to write essay on a zoo, then they'll tell you to go to a zoo, see the whole zoo, and describe it by your own self. Over here, what will they do? Teachers will make an essay and they'll tell you, oh, mug this up, and you have to write the same thing in it. So that's the thing between the, like
Between
they are
India and
not
Sri Lanka.
creative.
Yes, but the creativity will come by time. You have told that everything will not be changed, but we have seen the pandemic. We have seen that how our India has digitalized all things in a month or in a 2 months. So things will be changed, and we are changing with time. So the day will come, and it is not easy for this much population to influence in a day or in a month. So it will take time, and we have changed a lot. It was not possible to provide this much digital education to each and every sector. Right now we are providing to every corner of the country digital education. It would not be possible without the vision of our leaders. Okay, so it is, we say that it is not possible, it is not, but it is, and we are changing with time, and it will be possible. It is right that it will take time, but it will be done.
Like as you said, it will take time. That's
Yes.
what we don't have time. We don't have time. Like see, the student who has completed 12th only,
Mm.
and you said that yeah, it's changing, but it
Mm.
would take time. Then that student cannot wait. They have to go to abroad. And yes, you said it will change. So if the Indian education is changing, it's
Yes.
developing. So at the same time, abroad education will develop also, na.
Yes.
But the Indian education, and then we'll compare. Then who will stand out? Abroad education only, because it has also developed. But Indian education has developed where American or abroad education was at past.
Mm.
So that's the thing.
Okay, we are changing. We are changing at a slower speed, but it is because of the we have so many challenges. We have more challenges than them. Okay, they are we were colonized we were the part of British colony, and we have faced so many struggles. We are surrounded by two hostile neighbors. That thing we need to see for this. We have not. I am saying that we have not the only thing, education, which need to improve, but we have to change so many things, and we are struggling with so many things. So everything are important, and everything are changing with slow speed. It is because of so many challenges we have to face. We have to deal with poverty, we have to deal with hunger, there's the hostile neighbors, we have to spend so many things on defense. So education is compromised after seeing this work. That's why we are not able to keep watch on education.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Students are seeing India has poverty, unemployment. You said about neighbors also. So that's why they'll think it's not safe for me to study over here. I should go abroad
But
because of these problems.
any one student has not been it is not about, because we have done that strike, or that balas note strike we have done, and we are safe. We are not feeling unsafe right now. So it is not about safety, it is because learning different.
Like, see, if Indian education was good, then people from abroad would have came over here to study, but that thing is not happening. Yeah, in Asian time it had happened, but we are talking about nowadays. They are not coming here, we are going there. It means their education system is better than ours, because if ours was better, then they would have came over here and started studying. Like, yes, we do have IIT, Nirma, like the Dhirubhai Ambani university, the Ames, but they are not coming over here because they have Harvard, they have Greenwich University, they have Massachusetts, and a lot of universities are there. So,
Okay. Students from different country comes here, but they are not. It is the smaller part. Okay, the students
yeah.
are coming here, but it is the smaller part. We have student exchange program is there. In that we are sending a student abroad, and the student will come here.